Live reading. We're going to be doing the Guide to Going Viral by Brendan Kane. And we've already read through a big portion of the book, and we're going to be continuing on page 255, part 3, the communication algorithm. My name's Lasso. And welcome to Lasso's Passions. I hope you can stick around for the live read. And you can find the other live reads on my live section of the page. You're welcome to go check those out. I do every chapter, every section. You can definitely dive into the book if you like. Very interesting. So, without further ado, here we are. The power of the communication algorithm. Now that you've learned how to analyze, research, and identify viral videos. Hey, Krishna. Yeah, I had to push it back till 8, and I was gonna try to do a live chat around 3 a.m., but I was just so tired. But no, it's 8 o'clock right now. I had to push it back. So, and this section's only like 2 pages long. I feel like, yeah, because there's not much left of the book. But anyways, you don't have to stick around if you don't want to. But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading. It's good to talk to you. Let's see, where was I? Now that you've learned how to analyze, research, and identify viral videos, I'm excited to introduce another pillar in our method for achieving viral success. The communication algorithm, this tool, deeply rooted in the principles of the process communication model, PCM, offers a pathway to impactful, large scale communication for every piece of content you write, create, and speak. Developed by Dr. Tabby Collar, a renowned psychologist and author, the algorithm draws insights. All right, man. Yeah, you take care. I'll talk to you soon. Much love to you. Let's see. Its effectiveness is evidenced by its adoption across leading organizations: NASA, Bill Clinton, Coca-Cola, BMW, IKEA, L'Oreal, and Pixar to fulfill ambitious communication and business objectives. In this section, we delve into mastering communication at scale. At Hook Point, our mission is to guide our diverse clientele in integrating the PCM into their social media content effectively, broadening. Now, PCM, that stands for, I just saw it, Process Communication Model. That's what PCM stands for, Process Communication Model. Anyways, broadening the resonance of their messages. A common challenge in communication is the inclination to convey messages in a manner that resonates personally, rather than universally, often leading to reduced audience reach due to personal biases in language and structure. The communication algorithm is instrumental in refining our vocabulary, sentence structure, and body language, significantly enhancing our ability to connect with a larger portion of the population. With many content creators struggling to engage more than 30% of their audience on social media, this algorithm serves as a transformative solution. It not only identifies the language and messaging that truly engages a wide audience, but magnifies the impact of their communication efforts. By leveraging this innovative approach, businesses can forge meaningful and lasting connections far beyond mere reach. This section seeks to enhance your understanding of communication preferences by presenting the 5 rules of the communication algorithm for effective communication at scale. These guidelines aim to reveal potential blind spots that could limit your ability to connect with the masses. Recognizing that individuals express themselves through various styles, such as facts, opinions, feelings, imagination, fun, or actions, is crucial. Notably, prioritizing feelings, facts, and fun while steering clear of values based and autocratic communication styles is key to engaging with up to 85% of the population. By adopting the communication algorithm and its core principles, you'll be well equipped to navigate the intricacies of large scale communication, ensuring your messages not only reach but truly resonate with a vast and diverse audience. Section 1: The Five Rules: How People Perceive the World. Individuals communicate using six distinct methods, each with vocabulary preference that operate on both conscious and subconscious levels. We naturally gravitate toward our preferred mode of communication. The six communication styles are as follows: feelings, facts, fun, opinions, imagination, actions. It's crucial to recognize that while we possess the capacity to utilize all six styles, we typically favor one. The preferred style not only influences our decision making, but also serves as our primary means of connection and comfort. It guides us to content creators in our expression and engagement strategies, and it influences how the audience connects with and responds to our content. Below, you can see that 75% of the population want their content delivered with feelings, facts, and fun. Communication equals math. Commonly used phrases based on 1 million plus individual assessments: 20% fun, 10% values, 10% imagination, 25% facts, 30% feelings, and 5% action. So it's kind of interesting. Values. In my opinion, I believe we should respect, admiration, value, commitment, trust, dedication, imagination, need time to reflect, wait for more direction, hold back, easy pace, own space, don't want to rock the boat. Facts 25%. I think. What options? Does that mean who, what, when, where, information, data, timeframes? Feelings with the highest percentage of 30%. I'm comfortable with, I care, happy, sad, I love, close. Interesting. Action, 5%. I think that's the lowest one. Bottom line, best shot, enough talk, make it happen, go for it. Interesting. Interesting graph there. I've never seen that before. The big three, the largest percentage of the population. Feeling based communicators make up the largest subset of the population at 30%. They are emotion based and connect with brands and content through feelings, making purchasing decisions based on emotion connections. Phrases that resonate with them include I'm comfortable with, I feel, I care, I love, I'm happy, I'm sad, and we are close. We are close. Fact based communicators make up the second largest group at 25% of the population. This group highly values data and concrete information. They appreciate language such as I think, which options, time frames, details, does that mean, who, what, when, where, facts, information, and data. Fun based communication are the third largest subset, making up 20% of the population. They are motivated by fun and excitement and are drawn to content that elicits reactions. They highly value humor, spontaneity, and creativity. They express their opinions readily using phrases such as I love it, I hate it, wow, I like, I don't want, I feel like, I don't feel like, or this is awesome. These three personality types, feeling, facts, and fun, are pivotal to engaging with if you aim to make your content go viral. I just got a message from a friend. She says, kill on your show, honey bunch. It's not really a show. I'm just reading out loud. But maybe I can make a whole show out of reading books. Uh, yeah. Feeling facts fun are pivotal to engage with if you aim to make your content go viral, as they represent 75% of the population. The key to satisfying all three lies in incorporating a blend of facts, feeling, and fun in your content. The little three, the smaller percentage of the population. Opinion-based communication make up 10% of the population and are values focused. Their decisions are deeply rooted in trust toward individuals and content, and they evaluate people and situations through their opinions and belief systems. Loyalty and commitment are paramount to them. Opinion based communicators often ask questions such as: can I trust this brand? Do they share my values? Their language frequently includes phrases such as, in my opinion, I believe, we should, must, need to, respect, admiration, commitment, and dedication. Imagination based communicators, who also make up 10% of the population, are introspective individuals who often engage in reflection. Unlike other groups, they tend to internalize rather than overly react, mulling over their thoughts and feelings as they visualize interactions with products and services. They value privacy and personal space and appreciate specific guidance and clear directions before taking their next steps. Their language often includes phrases such as need time to reflect, need more direction, hold back, visualizing options, imagine the possibilities, envision, easy pace, my own space, and don't want to rock the boat. Action based communicators make up 5% of the population and are action oriented individuals. They are goal driven and favor quick results, responding positively to directives that lead to immediate decision making. Preferring action over prolonged discussions, they value initiative, adaptability, persuasion, charm, and self sufficiency. The language that this group uses is firm and direct and includes phrases such as go for it, bottom line, best shot, enough talk, and make it happen. That's the end of section one, part three. Now we're doing section two, the five rules. The five rules of the communication algorithm, section two, page 261. Welcome to this detailed guide on the five rules of the communication algorithm. Mastering these rules equips you to connect with 85% of the population, paving the way for extensive engagement. If you're curious why the five rules don't reach 100% of the population, it's because communicating in the style of imagination, opinions, and action alienates the other 75% of the population. Similarly, adopting a communication style focused on opinions and values can disengage 90% of people. Therefore, we use five rules to engage 85% of the audience, which is the highest achievable percentage. The first three rules address the big three communication preferences: feelings, facts, and fun, resonating with 75% of the population. This foundation allows content creators to engage broad and diverse audience. By also embracing the principles of non-values based and non-autocratic communication as detailed in the final two rules, your reach expands to an impressive 85% of the population. Data from over 1.6 million communication assessments collected globally validate the effectiveness and ease of applying these five rules. Often, you can implement multiple rules within seconds, significantly enhancing your message and audience reach. However, neglecting rules 4 and 5 might restrict your audience, as 85% of people resist imposed values and directives. Nonetheless, selectively incorporating autocratic elements, contrary to Rule 5, can be effective, particularly when balanced with the other four rules. Well, I say ideally, all five rules would be applied. Using 3 to 4 of them still ensures meaningful engagement. Remember, while this section provides numerous tips, not all advice will apply universally. Your strategy should be influenced by various factors, such as the nature of your content, subject matter, video length, and other considerations. We offer a range of strategies to suit different communication styles, allowing you to choose those that best fit your unique approach, target audience, and personal preferences in expression and presentation. Rule 1: create content for feelings based individuals. Approximately 30% of the global population uses feeling based communication style, which is why Rule 1 is to create with this group in mind. Feeling based individuals engage with people, places, and content based on the emotions they evoke. They possess a deep sense of compassion, sensitivity, and warmth, and prioritize meaningful connections and relationships. Feeling based individuals are drawn to connect that delves into the human experience, nurtures emotional connections, and support authentic self expression. They seek to establish a relationship with the content creator or experience deep emotional resonance through the content. Tips for interrogation into your content. Share relatable stories and experiences. Utilize personal anecdotes, real life examples, and genuine narratives to forge a connection and embark on a shared emotional journey. Build meaningful connections. Showcase relationships through personal stories, human connection, or the impact of relationships on life to engage feelings based individuals. Tips for vocabulary and tone. Craft your verbal cues to communicate emotional sentiment, evoke a sense of belonging, and foster meaningful relationships. Do's. Use vocabulary that communicates emotion, such as I feel, I'm comfortable with, I care about, I'm sad, happy, I love, I appreciate. Number two, use gentle tones that convey empathy rather than indifference. Don'ts. Avoid dismissive language that belittles emotions and experiences. Acknowledge and validate others' feelings. Instead of it's not a big deal, don't worry about it, say I understand this may be difficult, let's address it together. Avoid judging or criticizing people's emotions. Instead of those people should not be reacting that way, say I understand that this situation can affect everyone differently. Tips for body language and gestures and facial expressions. Nonverbal cues that convey warmth, empathy, and acceptance are key. Do's. Maintain an open, relaxed posture that signals approachability. Stand forward slightly with palms up in a welcoming gesture. Number two, use relaxed, accepting facial expressions. Soft, genuine smiles and open eyes create comfort. Keep your forehead neutral to avoid appearing judgmental. Number three, maintain eye contact to create a personal connection. Be warm and inviting, shifting your gaze naturally to show active listening and connection. Don'ts. Avoid closed off body language, such as crossed arms or slouching, which conveys disinterest. Number two, avoid rigid facial expressions that can seem unengaged. Try not to frown or sport a blank expression. Number three, refrain from aggressive or confrontational body language. Rule two, create content for fact based individuals. Approximately 25% of the global population communicates in a fact based style, which is why creating content that appeals to them is rule number two. Fact based individuals are responsible, organized, and logical. When engaging with this group, integrate facts, logic, and ideas into your content. These individuals appreciate content that offers practical information and insights and that satisfies their curiosity with educational material. Top tips for integration into your content. Show credibility. Use references, data, and statistics to support your claims and establish believability. Encourage information processing. Adopt a democratic communication style, providing sufficient background for audiences to form their own conclusions. Present multiple perspectives. Explore different viewpoints in a logical, unbiased manner to simulate critical thinking and allow audiences to reach their conclusions. Tips for vocabulary and tone. Your language should convey data and information, empowering the audience to make informed decisions. Do's. Use vocabulary that facilitates questioning and informed evaluation, such as I think, does that mean, who, what, where, when, based on, the time frame is, the data information shows. Adopting neutral, natural tone, speaking clearly without implying any action. Don'ts. Avoid language that prompts impulsive action. Refrain from starting sentences with you, which can burden the listener. Rephrase sentences to position you at the middle or end. Avoid subjective language. Use facts over opinions and steer clear of buzzwords and generalizations. Tips for body language, gestures, facial expressions. Do's. Maintain a composed demeanor. Adopt a erect posture, conveying confidence and attentiveness. Keep a neutral facial expression. Employ natural body language that is aligned with the content and message you're conveying. Don'ts. Avoid excessive or exaggerated gestures that can seem insincere or distracting. Rule 3. Create content for fun based individuals. Around 20% of the global population prefers a fun based communication style. So, rule 3, you guessed it, is creating content that appeals to them. Fun based individuals are spontaneous, energetic, playful, and creative. These people are drawn to content that offers lighthearted and enjoyable experiences. They value playfulness, amusement, spontaneous moments, and genuine reactions. Tips for integration into your content. Natural reactions. Fun loving individuals value shared experiences, showcasing genuine reactions in your content marked by energy, dynamic tone, variations, full body engagement, movement when speaking, and the use of slang to draw them closer. Spontaneous movement in videos. Keep your audience entertained with high energy experiences such as energetic camera transitions, action oriented scenes, engaging visuals, or spontaneous interactions. Light and enjoyable content. Even when discussing serious topics, infuse fun into the atmosphere with humor, anecdotes, anecdotes, and playful elements. Tips for vocabulary and tone. Choose vibrant, expressive language that invites reactions. Infuse your tone with playfulness and spontaneity. Do's. Use vocabulary that elicits reactions such as wow, I love, hate. I'm so excited to share this with you. Awesome or great. Use fun, current slang, ensuring that it feels relevant and lively. Examples include get ready to have a blast, y'all. This is going to be epic. So cool. Speak in upbeat, enthusiastic tones using exclamation marks and expressive tones. Don'ts. Avoid indecisive or apathetic vocabulary such as need time to reflect, let's take a slow and steady, wait for more direction, easy there, don't want to overdo it, don't want to rock the boat, not sure. Steer clear of monotones or dull expressions. Refrain from starting sentences with you to avoid placing undue responsibility on the listener. An effective solution is to rephrase the sentence by positioning you in the middle or toward the end. Instead of saying you should try this new productivity app, you might rephrase it as, yo, this new productivity app has been total game changer for me. You want to check it out? Or I'd love to show you this helpful productivity app that has streamlined my day. Are you interested in seeing it? Tips for body language, gestures, and facial expressions. Use nonverbal cues that convey excitement, spontaneity, and playfulness. Do's. Utilize animated, dynamic gestures that express your excitement and passion. Maintain an open, fluid posture. Show your enthusiasm by leaning in and moving around. Use authentic facial expressions to reveal your true emotions, such as joy, sadness, surprise, or any other genuine feeling. Incorporate spontaneous movement into your video content. Don'ts. Avoid rigid or stiff body language that appears disengaged. Try not to sport tense or blank facial expressions that lack enthusiasm or warmth. Steer clear of static camera shots or monotonous talking head presentations. Rule 4. The rule of non values based communication. Rule 4 advises against using value based communication. This style centers on personal beliefs and opinions as seen in statements like our supplement is the best on the market or meditating with our app makes you a better person. Such communication appeals to merely 10% of the population, finding resonance mainly among those who share similar viewpoints. Yet it struggles to connect with the overwhelming majority, 90% of people, as it can alienate listeners by presenting potential areas of disagreement. For example, emphasizing environmental conservation as a top priority could repel someone who prioritizes economic growth, thus significantly narrowing the communicator's potential audience. Challenges of value based communication. The key reason why values based communication is not the most effective approach include limited appeal. It resonates with a very small segment of the population, limiting its effectiveness. Risk of opposition. By nature, it invites counter arguments, fostering division rather than connection. These challenges show the importance of adopting more inclusive communication strategies. Such strategies steer clear of polarizing values and opinions, aiming instead to unite and engage with the masses. From value based to inclusive communication examples. Transforming values based statements into more inclusive communication can help engage the masses. The objective is to transition from values based communication to methods that embrace feelings, facts, or fun. These styles promote more inclusive and engaging interactions. Many brand and influencers often, without realizing it, employ value based language on their landing pages and social media platforms. The table below presents examples and suggests alternative phrasing that uses feelings, facts, or fun. Value based. Something needs to be done about climate change. Alternative. I'm worried about the changing climate. Feelings. Do you want to know the latest info on climate change? Facts. This climate change thing is freaking crazy. Fun. Values based. The first gen version of this hard drive is better because of the sturdy case, even though the new one has better specs. I love the first gen version of this hard drive. Feelings. The first gen version of this hard drive has a hard shell external casing that gives you protection that the new product doesn't offer. Facts. The first gen version of this hard drive is off the hook amazing. Fun. Values based. Our supplement is the best on the market. We have supplement product just for you. Feelings. Per X research done in our supplement, we have data to prove we have more vitamins and nutrients than our competitors' products. Facts. More nutrients is just what the doc ordered. Just saying. Fun. Values based. If you want to be a better person, you have to meditate. Quiet, comfortable, and soothing meditation may help you. Feelings. Meditation has been shown by X research to benefit many people's lives. Here is a link to that research. Facts. Meditation, dude, love it or hate it, I might just help you out. Fun. Values based. To become a good content creator, you have to work with Hookpoint. Hookpoint would love to help you go viral. Feelings. Hookpoint has helped X creators go viral. Here's a link to those creators. Facts. Want to get viral content exploding? Hookpoint. Fun. Values based. You shouldn't be eating that. We have a healthy eating plan tailored just for you. Feelings. Do you want information on how to eat better? Facts. Yo, that stuff is bad for you, dog. Fun. Adopting a non values based approach in communication allows for a broader and more inclusive engagement, reducing the potential for alienation and fostering a more open dialogue. This strategy is crucial for connecting with a wider audience, particularly in contexts where building a consensus or mass appeal is essential. Rule 5. The rule of non autocratic communication. Autocratic communication involves directing someone explicitly, often seen in online sales pitches like buy now or miss out on this incredible offer. This style is characterized by directives that allow little room for others' input, thus restricting dialogue and the exchange of ideas. In today's global context, an overwhelming 85% of the population resists this direct approach, preferring not to be explicitly told what to do. This significant preference underscores the importance of Rule 5. One can easily visualize this rule by imagining a parent instructing their child to come to dinner in 15 minutes, only to find them still preoccupied later. This common scenario mirrors a broader truth. A considerable number of individuals, both young and old, instinctively resist being told what to do, a, a sentiment that goes beyond personal interactions to the digital realm. Alternative communication styles. Instead of relying on autocratic communication, consider one of these three preferred styles: benevolent, democratic, laissez faire communication, each offering a unique approach to engaging with others. Democratic communication. This style involves asking and consulting with the other party, promoting a sense of participation and respect for their opinion. It values the listener's input and decision-making process, encouraging open dialogue for a mutual exchange of ideas and opinions, preferred by 35% of the population. See how many pages we got left on this section. Oh, we got like 2 more pages there. Benevolent communication conveys warmth, care, and acceptance, focusing on a nurturing and empathetic tone that considers the listener's feelings and needs, favored by 30% of the population. Laissez faire communication emphasizes creative, spontaneous, and playful language. It's laid back, engaging, presenting the receiver with a relaxed and informal manner, appreciated by 20% of the population. Selling a lobster example. Consider using content creation to market lobsters instead of employing autocratic communication with directives like buy this lobster or purchase this lobster for a discount. For benevolent, democratic, or laissez-faire communication styles. For instance, democratic communication might ask, would you like to purchase this lobster? Benevolent communication could express, we're excited to offer you this special lobster deal. Laissez-faire communication might casually suggest, hey, we got some amazing deals on lobsters. From autocratic to alternative examples, our goal is to shift from autocratic language to approaches that incorporate democratic, benevolent, and laissez-faire styles, which foster more inclusive and engaging interactions. Many brands and influencers often unknowingly use autocratic language on their landing pages and social media platforms. In the following sections, you'll find examples along with alternative ways to convey the same message, democratically, benevolently, or laissez-faire manner. A common effective approach involves reframing statements into questions. This invites readers to engage with the data, subtly conveying the content creator's intention to provide value and interact with their audience. Autocratic. Buy now or miss out on this incredible offer. Alternative. We have an offer for you. Benevolent. Do you want to check out our best offer yet? Democratic. Our offers are the bomb right now. Laissez-faire. Autocratic. Act fast and secure your spot. Alternative. We want you to secure your spot. Benevolent. Would you like to take advantage of our limited time offer? Democratic. Spots are disappearing like MySpace. Laissez-faire. Autocratic. Don't think twice. Click here for instant success. You drop the prices. We drop the prices this weekend just for you. Benevolent. Do you want to save money this weekend? Democratic. Dropping that price for a sizzling weekend. Laissez-faire. Autocratic. Sign up now. We would love it if you signed up now. Benevolent. Do you want to sign up? Democratic. Gotta sign up to show up. Laissez-faire. Autocratic. Subscribe to our newsletter or miss out on the latest updates. Our newsletter is created to help you. Benevolent. Do you want to stay updated with the latest news? Democratic. Click sign bang. You got the newsletter. Laissez-faire. Autocratic. Get your product now and start experiencing the difference. We have a new experience just for you. Benevolent. Do you want our new product? Democratic. New experience, new product. What? What? Laissez faire. Autocratic, upgrade to our premier package. We want you to sign up for our premier package. Benevolent. Do you want to unlock our top tier resources? Democratic. Upgrading is like driving your dream car. Laissez faire. Direct commands often act as a distinctive in communication, a sentiment echoed by the vast majority. By avoiding autocratic communication and embracing benevolent, democratic, and laissez-faire communication styles, you can align more closely with a preferences of 85% of the population. Learning to adapt to diverse communication preferences is crucial when trying to go viral online. Okay, so we finished section 2. I think there's only 2 pages in section 3, if I'm not mistaken. 2 or 3, let me see. Yeah, there's only like 3 pages. So yeah, the 5 rules, section 3. This is the last section we'll read tonight, and then tomorrow we'll finish the book. Applying the communication algorithm to your content and marketing plans. Understanding your own communication styles as well as those of your team members and your customers is invaluable. It provides a foundation for enhanced engagement with your core audience. Consider a situation where your marketing director and your primary customer share similar demographics. Imagine this scenario: your marketing director, your customer. Okay, very similar. I mean, exactly the same. They look the same on paper. Although they look the same on paper, their communication styles are totally different. But these are their communication styles. So, okay. See the problem? So one values feelings more than actions. One values actions. This one values feelings the less, and that one values action the less. Okay. The bars in the graphics above indicate the level of energy each individual possesses for each communication style. A longer bar represents more energy, which translates to their communication strengths and predominant language they're likely to use. Conversely, a shorter bar signifies less energy, highlighting their communication weakness in the language they're less likely to use. Even though everyone has access to all 6 communication styles, each person has distinct strengths and weaknesses in various styles, and we trend to predominantly use our strongest ones. If your marketing director excels in action based communication but struggles with feelings based communication, while your core customer is strong in feelings based communication but weaker in action based communication, a disconnect arises. The marketing director might create content that emphasizes urgency and calls for immediate action, which will not resonate with a core customer seeking an emotional connection. In this scenario, the marketing director's content might look like, "This is the best, you need to act now or you're going to miss out," which fails to connect with the feelings based core customer who desires emotional engagement. Such a disconnect can be problematic. In this example, the marketing director's natural communication style could potentially alienate up to 95% of the brand's core target audience because action based communication typically resonates with only 5% of the population. The promoters. This gap represents lost opportunities and revenue. Importantly, this isn't a critique of the marketing director's skills, but rather highlights the need to be cognizant of varying communication styles and to adopt content to reach the widest audience effectively. Or imagine a scenario where your marketing director is a value based communicator and crafts marketing copy from that perspective. They also risk alienating 90% of the population. This is because the vast majority do not appreciate content filled with beliefs or heavy opinion based words like need, should, or ought, as these do not allow them the choice or opportunity to decide for themselves. It's too forceful for them. Statistically, what people desire is to feel good about the content, to find it logical, or to perceive the advertisement or copy as hip, cool, and awesome, essentially the antithesis of should, ought, need, and we believe. Consider the direct sales post on the internet or social media as illustrative example. This content often appears on our screens with a bold, hard sell approach, using language that commands immediate action, such as buy now or limited offer, click to purchase. While this strategy may generate quick sales from a segment of population who respond to urgency, it often fails to appeal to a wider audience that prefers a more nuanced and interactive experience. The direct hard sell approach can be off putting to many and may alienate those looking for authentic engagement and informative content. Adopting this forceful tactic without considering the diverse preferences of the masses could inadvertently narrow your brand's reach, capturing only a small portion of the potential market. The issue is not the content per se, but rather the language used, which fails to address fun, facts, feelings, and the benevolent, democratic, and laissez faire communication styles that resonate with the masses. By understanding the five rules of the communication algorithm and leveraging the most desired communication styles, you can better engage your audience, thereby maximizing your impact and success. Remember, how we say something is often more important than what we say. Selling a house analogy. To illustrate the importance of diverse communication styles, consider the process of selling a house. Typically, realtors list properties by just stating facts. A four-bedroom, three-bath home, 2,300 square feet, located, address, and offered at price. But this approach only appeals to people who interact primarily through facts and overlooks a broader audience. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Just wrapping up here. I think we got this is the last page for tonight, actually, and this will be posted tomorrow if you want to take a look see at it. But yeah, good to hear that, Katie. Thanks for stopping by the way. Always appreciate you. But unfortunately, we're coming to the very end, so I won't be on here for too long. Let's see. I'll get back to reading here. We're almost done. By adding to the description so it incorporates all five of the communication algorithm rules, the listing becomes more effective. Four-bedroom, three-bath home, 2,300 square feet, located address, offered at price, facts. We would love to show you this comfy, cozy home. Benevolent. A home with warmth and a coziness that feels like you never want to leave. Feelings. There's a pool out back where you can host the most amazing parties. Fun. Do you want to live near excellent local schools? Here's a link with the data about the schools in this neighborhood. Democratic. This hip spot won't last long. Let me know when you want to check it out. Laissez faire. By incorporating elements that cater to facts, feelings, and fun, and by using benevolent, democratic, and laissez faire communication styles that avoid values based and autocratic approaches, the advertisement is likely to resonate with at least 85% of the population, reaching beyond just the fact driven individuals. This strategy follows the principle that language, when thoughtfully applied, can broaden appeal and inclusivity, thereby amplifying impact and success. Okay, so that's the last page for tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to finish the book, I think. We're going to read section 4. I think there's a section 5. Oh, no, there's a conclusion. And so that's about it. So we're almost done. We'll be done tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody who came by to check things out and listen to the book. Like I said, these videos are available in my live section. I've read the entire book, except tomorrow will be the last. So tomorrow we'll read this, the communication algorithm breakdown, how Dr. Julie Smith masters TikTok with viral mental health content. And we'll read the conclusion. And that will be all. We're on page 287. I believe there's 300 pages. So I'm going to bookmark it. That's all that's left. We've read a whole entire book. So this is The Guide to Going Viral by Brendan Kane. You can pick one up on Amazon. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot. I really learned a lot. So You can buy yourself a copy. He also has a couple other books. 1 million Followers, How I Built a Massive Social Audience in 30 Days, Hook Point, How to Stand Out in a 3 Second World, also by Brendan Kane. So I thought, we're almost done. So overall, though, there's so much to learn here. There's a lot in here to learn. He also gives a lot of free tutorial videos and links and all that. There's QR codes you can scan that'll take you to different videos and his website. So, I say that because I mean we're almost done with the book. But yeah, overall, I definitely loved the research and analysis part of the book and how they divide gold, bronze, silver tiers and how to analyze. I like how he talks about different performance drivers and breaks that down, breaks a few formats down, gives examples, and the five rules of communication I actually really enjoyed. That's something I never really, no one ever told me that. I never knew that. So really like that section a lot. I think I learned the most just from that section alone. So anyway, so tomorrow, if I don't go on at 6, it might be 8 o'clock. It just depends, but usually it is at 6 p.m. So we'll shoot for 6 p.m. tomorrow Central Standard Time. I'll read the last section and the conclusion, and that would be all. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody who stopped in. Hope to see you tomorrow if you're interested. I would love to have you. And yeah, we'll finish a whole book. A whole, I read the whole book online, live, just for you and me. So, anyways, I'm going to get out of here. You guys enjoy your evening or morning or wherever you are in the world. Like I said, I appreciate you. So, we'll be seeing you on the next one. Goodbye, my friends.